I bet you're living in the gap and you don't even realize it. More about that when I return. Stay tuned. I'm Pamela Sylvan, the Mojo Maker, back with another hot Mojo tip. Today we are talking about the Gap. Now, not the Gap, the store where you get all your leisure clothes and things like that. I'm talking about that experience that entrepreneurs mostly go through as they are building their dream. So let's talk about what the Gap could look like. First of all, it's where you are right now for most of you, where you're starting off, where you're at a certain level in your business, and you're looking to get to that other place, and the place from where you are and where you want to get to is that space in the middle, that gap place. And if you're not careful, the gap is someplace that can potentially hold a lot of traps, what's going to bring you down and drag you into a place of uncomfortableness and fear. Many people don't make it past the gap experience because they just decide that it's just too difficult, hard, and it's impossible to create the dream that they're after. But I'm here to tell you, no, the gap is a place where you build strength. It's a place where you pick up skills and understanding, and it's also a great place to hook up and meet other travelers that are also going through the gap. The gap is a place that creates you and makes you into that person that has achieved a dream. The thing about most people when they are starting off in their journey to get from here to there is they think that they're already that person that can handle that degree of business or degree of fame or celebrity or anything. And you're not. You're not capable just yet. That's why it's important to have that experience. The gap is that place where life toughens you up. And it's a place where life breaks you down too. It breaks you down away from all of those beliefs that held you over here in the beginning. So welcome the gap experience. Don't try and run away from it and try to discount it. It has its purposes if you are strong enough and you hold on to a solid foundation of belief. Always be passionate about that thing that you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to build over here. Understand in the gap that you are supposed to fall down and fail your way forward and not to be averse to failure. That's part of the problem why people spend a long time in the gap experience. They're so busy trying not to fail that they don't understand that they need to fall down a few times to understand and learn those lessons that life is trying to teach you, and to take off all of that former life and living that it needs to take off of you in order for you to be that person of high esteem, high achievement, and just high anything. Don't be afraid of the gap. It's your best friend. So what kind of things can you do during your gap experience? Take on some learning. Learn some courses that you need to become that person. Is it personal development? Maybe you need to learn how to be a person of integrity. Maybe you have to become a better speaker or presenter or a better salesperson or a better web designer or whatever it is that you need to get over here. Maybe you need to get your body in shape and tone up and build those muscles and establish that powerful core that you're going to need to get you into that place on the other side of your gap. The gap is a great training ground. All right? A lot of people, like I said, are afraid of their gap experience. It's tough. And nobody prepares you for the gap. No one's telling you that, oh, by the way, now that you're letting go of the shore or you're leaving your job or you're moving away from your friends and family, that life is just going to look like it's going to hate you and destroy you. No one ever sets you up for that. They tell you, oh yes, go after your dream and be passionate about life and love everybody. And when you step into the nightmare of the gap, you're so unprepared for it. But I'm here to tell you that it is, yes, it's a powerful place that can potentially drag you down if you don't have the courage, the boldness, and the strength to withstand all that you're going to meet in that place and time. But there's also some great people and some wonderful, powerful things that you're going to meet up. So, and I also urge you to journal through the gap. Write the gap experience down, because really, once you get to the other side of that gap, there are a ton of people that will want you to turn back towards them and say, hey, how did you do it? And that's where you show up and start to teach and write and sell your training products. You teach them how to move through the gap and get to the dream, okay? So don't let your gap experience go to waste. Journal it, capture those moments, the times where you didn't think you're going to get there, those 11th hour moments that, you know, people, places, and things or resources came in and swept in and saved you at the last moment. Just capture all of it, because one day, after you've arrived and you are in that place and celebrating those achievements, you're going to look back on that gap experience and see that it was truly the place in which you actually grew. Okay? So, I'm Pamela Sylvan, the Mojo Maker, going through the gap herself, and back here to tell you that it's okay, I'm here, I've gone through a lot of that space already, and I'm here to help you move through too. And if you want to keep learning how to go through some gap experiences and learn how to turn on your mojo to get through some of the things that you're going to face in your life, follow me here on this YouTube channel by subscribing, or follow me on my website at www.pamelasilvan.com. And again, my free gift is down here, the 7 potent power strategies to help catapult you past the ground. So keep walking through that gap experience with your head held high. Talk again. Bye-bye.